Congratulations, first off, ladies.
Thank you. We got the condrag in there. I love that.
Thank you, Michael.
Congratulations. I'm very, very proud of you. And some of you I've seen, some of you I haven't. But Carrie, we'll start with you and we'll work our way across. What does it feel like to be sitting on the phone doing press for season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race? It must be absolutely surreal.
Honestly, it feels correct. It feels very correct. But beyond that, I just think it feels like a dream come true. Sometimes I like pinch myself because like I've wanted this for so long and I've never imagined being where I am now, doing what I'm doing now. So I'm just like, ciao. Is it real? Is it on?
Is it recording? Right.
Period.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I think for me, it's the same kind of way. Like, it feels like, yes, I always say timing is everything. I feel like it was the perfect match for season 14 because I connected with every single person on this cast instantly. So that's amazing. But it's just, oh my God, like, seeing, Instinct magazine or this stuff, like, oh my God.
No, literally, I think it's like crazy to think that like all these publications want to know about us and get information from us. It's kind of like you feel like you're learning like, oh my God, like this is what it's gonna be for the next years of our life if we continue and things like that. But honestly, it's a blessing and I can't wait to see what it unfolds for us.
What do you think, Jasmine, we'll go with you since I have you now, we'll work our way back. What are you bringing to the competition that we've never seen before? I mean, it takes a lot of charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, but there has to be that certain something. So what do each of you have that we've never seen before that you're going to bring to the competition?
Ooh, I don't know. I guess you could say my ability. Can you circle back to me on that?
Just say a lot of mouth.
No, I'll bring a lot of things. Here, a lot of mouth. I give a lot of mouth, and also I give a lot of explanation. I think that's the best way to say a lot of mouth.
We'll go with that. All right, she's in New York.
A lot of exposition from Jasmine for sure. I think what I bring is I am a plus size diva, but I can dance. I can not only dance, I can pretty much I can, don't ask me to do splits in the Shablam, though, I'm not doing that. But I can kind of do any music genre. I think also I tell the best dad jokes. Like, so I think that it's more or less, I have a nurturing side to me, but I also am a competitor at the end of the day. So, is that okay? That's a good answer.
Oh, period.
That's a great answer.
Good son. Yeah.
Carrie,
it's a very full-bodied answer, darling.
Oh.
And we love that. It's bodacious. For me, I think I bring the hair, body, and face, but what makes it different this season is I bring personality too. And that's what's going to remix
and the modesty. I mean,
yeah.
So modest.
Modesty is crucial.
And the humble. Carrie, let me ask you a question. As you know, you're one of two trans performers this year. What does it feel like to be representing with someone else for your trans sisters? For so long, it was having a trans person on there was revolutionary, and now you're a tent pole of the competition.
Absolutely. I think that it shows growth in general. I think that, our season, we're talking a lot about pushing boundaries of drag. And I think for us and for me specifically, being able to come in authentically myself, being welcomed, the girls made me so comfortable, the set was comfortable, the judges were amazing, being able to just be myself, I think it just is like yet another step. Like, we are here and it's not a fad. It's more of like, this is just what it's supposed to give.
Yes.
Right. I think that's great. Deja, you mentioned being a plus size girl, and I think that for so long you always hear it's time for the plus size girl to win. But I've always said I want someone to win, not because they're saying they're the plus size girl. They just happen to be plus size.
Right.
You understand? Is that a good distinction?
No, it definitely is. I think myself, along with my sister Cornbread, we definitely walked into the competition knowing who we are, knowing what we wanted to show the world, knowing our size, and showing off our curves. We more or less went into it thinking, I'm not the plus size girl. I didn't walk into season 14 saying, oh, I'm the plus size girl. I walked to season 14 saying, I'm Deja. And the girls never made us feel like we were the plus size divas. And they never made us feel any other way. We were just sisters. So.
Love that. I love that. Jasmine, the one New York City representation, you're holding up the apple for everyone. It's very surreal. It's a lot of LA girls this year, but New York didn't get as much representation. Did that make you feel that you kind of had to represent for everybody?
Yes and no. I mean, I feel like if anything, I had to represent mainly myself wholeheartedly first, but also too, like, you know me, Michael. I perform in Jersey, I perform in like upstate New York, things like that. So I didn't really feel as if there was a pressure of being the New York City queen. If anything, maybe like the tri-state area queen. That's basically it. Yeah.
Exactly. I think for each of you, I think it's so interesting because this is the first year in a couple years that you guys are going to be able to tour. And that you're going to go to DragCon and see real live human beings and touch them.
I know. Like, I'm so excited.
I know. It's so different. The girls in the past couple seasons, it's been so challenging when I've spoken to them because they're not getting that full experience. What's the one thing that you guys think that you're looking forward to that your sisters from the past couple years have not gotten a chance to do, that you're really looking forward to doing?
I would say definitely go ahead, Carrie.
It's okay, you can go.
Go ahead, sister.
It's gonna be a
we
long
probably had the same answer, honestly, but it would just be touching and feeling people, being able to truly engage. Obviously, Drag Race has, become so much bigger over the years. So social media engagement and interacting with our fans is such a good thing. Shout out to the characters. But being able to actually touch and feel and speak to them. And the few times as we've come out of pandemic that I've met people, it's just so engaging to hear like real stories and be like, oh my God, like you're real and you really, I affected you somehow and it was positive, hopefully. That's just amazing.
Yeah, no, I will definitely steamroll over that or steamroll. Wow, piggyback.
Steamroll, please.
No, it's literally. I love being on stage. I love a microphone. I love performing. But honestly, meeting people is what I love. Seeing someone in person, being able to hug them, being able to get their story, like Carrie said, it's something that is a part of drag. I always say it's 25% what you do on stage, 75% what you do off stage, because you can touch someone actually, but you can also touch them in their soul and they can relate to you by just being that person that you could just literally talk to,
Right. Agreed.
Absolutely. And I also too, I agree with that. I definitely want to be able to see people that, and never in a million years thought I would be on a platform where I'm quote unquote inspiring people and I get to meet them in person. That would be an amazing, experience. But also I feel like I want to go, like, for me, my dream is to get to hit every single quintessential drag bar in each state and perform there. Like the Mickeys, the Roscoes, the Splat, all the iconic things that make these drag scenes. I want to go and see what makes their scene that scene and just being, I just love drag. So I just want to go see it all. I want to see it all.
I love that. All right, girls. Thank you so much. Nothing but amazing luck. And I will talk to each of you this season. All right. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.